Hey, how's everyone today? So I'm doing my little review on Broadway Limited SD40-2 Paragon 4 with DCC and sound. This is my first Broadway Limited. I was curious about them for a little while, so I thought I'd go ahead and grab this one here. It was on a decent discount, and I thought I would pick it up. So let's just take a look at the front of it and see what we got here. So we got a nice a nice horn on it. I don't mind the horn. The horn looks pretty good. Um, Wipers are molded into the window. We have separately applied grab irons on the nose. We have a textured walkway. We have ditch lights on the pilot. We have MU hoses. We have a plow. We have metal couplers. I'm unsure if they're KDs or not. I don't know. And we'll come around the side, and we have nicely separately applied steps. And I don't know if my phone is going to pick it up, but they are see-through, really nicely detailed. And even the one there going up into the cab is really nicely detailed. And now on the side of the cab, we got a top vent shade, and we have a wind deflector on the side, but it is molded into the cab, which is kind of strange to me. I was like, okay, cool for sure. In the trucks, we have separately applied brake cylinders with the cylinder lines. And we'll look down the side here. We have a molded grill, some more molded grill, and these rear ones here, they're actually separately applied. I looked at the exploded view on it. And we have a nice textured walkway. The railings look fine, they're nice and straight. And here's something I really like about it because it reminds me of the old Athearn Blue Box. The fuel tank is die cast. Pretty awesome. I do like that. So it definitely gives the locomotive a very solid feel. A very solid feel to it. And the exhaust vent that is see through. And we do have the lift rings or eye bolts, whatever. Sorry, I'm shaking the phone. Whatever you wish to call them. Now, the fan vents, they're very well molded. I thought they were separately applied, but I looked at the exploded view. They are not. So this kind of reminds me of old Cato, the way they do it. And the rear truck, same thing. They're decent looking. Separately applied brake cylinders with the brake cylinder lines. The steps are amazing. I love it when the steps are see-through. And we have textured walkway. And let me get to the back here. Sorry if the phone's shaking. I like to hold the phone when I'm looking at the different details of the locomotive. Now let me turn the locomotive around because I got more light pointing this way. There we go. This will be a bit better. Perfect. So the rear pilot, we have the plow, we have metal couplers, MU hoses, and the coupler cut bar. I forgot to mention that on the front pilot. And of course, we got lots of separately applied grab irons, which I love to see that. And again, the steps are amazing. I love it when the model train companies make the steps separately applied and they're see-through. Now, I don't know if all locomotives are like that in real life. They might not be. Again, trucks, decently detailed with the brake cylinders and the brake cylinder lines. And I love the fuel tank. I love how that's die cast. I love the die cast fuel tank. And separately applied vents there on the rear side. Oh yes, this whole top piece here, from here to here, you can remove it. that can be removed. And we should have separately applied steps going up to the back of the cab there, which it does. And again, we got some interior detail to them. We got some figures, and I must say the paint is very crisp on it too. The paint is really nice. And we got the top vent shade, and like I say, a little strange to me, but the wind deflector, I suppose you can call it a mirror too, but maybe they're not a mirror on all of them, is molded into the cab. And the front truck, same thing, separately applied brake cylinders and brake cylinder lines. And we got a grab iron hiding right there. And we got one there. But overall, a very nice, solid feeling locomotive. Now, if you're really picky about underbody detail, like underbody wiring, getting tongue-tied, wiring and piping, you're not going to get it on this Broadway Limited locomotive. Like I say, it reminds me of an old, I got a couple old Catos from the 90s, and the designs just seem a little kind of similar in a few ways. But that's okay. I'm normally not looking underneath the locomotive for details, although I got a few that do have a lot of details underneath. Oh, another cool thing too. It'd be really hard for the phone to pick it up, but the axles are metal. Awesome. That's gonna basically future proof the thing. It should, for reliability, which is really, really, really awesome. Because even majority of the new one of other companies and their newer runs, they're still doing plastic axles. But this guy here, metal axles, awesome. But I'm definitely happy with it. There's a couple things that kind of I think is to me, just personally, a little weird. I think not having this is a 2021 run, so it is, it's only 3 years old, right? So there's plenty of them, brand new in box around. But I think, if they're competing in the range with Athearn Genesis, they're not quite making the cut, because Athearn Genesis, their modern ones within the last 4 years have a lot more separately applied detail. But like I say, I think it's a little strange that the wipers are molded into the windows, and the side wind deflector there is molded into the cab. That's a little strange. But overall, like, when I pick up this locomotive, it's solid. Like, it feels solid. Like, I of course I wouldn't want to, but it feels like if it were to fall, it would survive. But I mean, that die cast fuel tank is really, really nice. So no regrets at all. And if anyone that really likes the old Athearn Blue Box, and you're looking for something modern, now I don't know about other Broadway Limited locomotives. This is my first one, but if you're looking for an SD40-2 modern that's like an Athearn Blue Box with the die-cast fuel tank, you will be very happy with this. Extremely happy. It's really nice. And although the railings are not metal, but they are nice and sturdy. Like, they are straight. They're really nice and straight. So there's going to be no disappointment there. And the paint is crisp. Like, the number boards are crisp. Everything looks really crisp on it. So it has the details, for me personally, where they count. And I would, if I was... I'm really curious about their other locomotives down the road. I will likely grab another one, because I'm really curious to see how they made some of their other locomotives too. But overall, awesome locomotive. I'm really happy with it, and it's definitely unique with the die cast fuel tank. Makes it feel really solid. But I will end this video. Like and subscribe if you wish, and everyone take care and have a great one.